Good evening, my dear children. Good evening. So good evening. How are you?
Good
කොහොමද ඔයගලන්ට?
evening, teacher.
Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Right, okay. හරි. මේ බලන්නකෝ what we learned last week අපි අන්තිමටම food spoilage ගැන කතා කරලා ඒක ඉවර කරාද යස්මිත? අපි අන්තිමටම නැවැත්තුවේ කොතනද?
Food types.
ආ?
Food types, madam.
Food types. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ කොටස අපි ඩිස්කස් කරේ නෑ නේද?
නෑ madam.
Okay, right. මේ ටික කරාද?
Yes, madam.
එහෙනම් ලියා ගන්න many types of food are found in the market. Write the types of that natural foods.
Madam, we wrote this.
We wrote this. Okay, හරි. එහෙනම් මට explain කරන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Right, natural foods. බලමු. The natural foods refer to food that has undergone very little processing, so that is natural quality, and the nutrients are pursued. Then characteristics of the natural foods are it has minimum processing, so does not contain artificial flavor and colors, or some of them add in some preservations. But natural foods ගත්තහම මේ කිසිම දෙයක් අඩංගු වෙලා නැති foods වලට only use organic fertilizers and organic chemicals නේද? එතකොට මේ දේවල් වලින් විතරක් පාවිච්චි කරපු දේවල් වලට විතරයි අපි කියන්නේ natural foods කියලා. So normally the natural foods are rich in antioxidants, so which help to protect the body from diseases such as cancer. So that's why when the person suffer from the cancer, the doctor recommended to eat like fresh fruits, like yellowish fruits. නේද? කහපැහැති එළවලු පළතුරු කන්න කියන්නේ නේ. The yellowish fruits and vegetables. එතකොට මේක ඇවිල්ලා only natural. Natural ඒවා විතරයි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට we can see inside in the natural yellowish color. So examples, the fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh fish, fresh egg, fresh milk, whole grains, and nuts and seed. Okay? Right. Write down processed foods. So when we use the natural food, there are some limitations. I forget to say. So although natural foods are healthy, their nutritional value can decrease if they are not handled properly. Then for an example, පුතේ, cutting vegetable long before cooking can lead to the loss of vitamins, and especially vitamin C. So using chemical fertilizers instead of organic fertilizers. So it may reduce the natural quality of the food and it may harmful chemical residuals. Hari? The natural foods are the healthiest choice because they are rich in nutrients and antioxidants and fiber. So, however, proper handling and storage and the preparation are very important to perceive their nutritional value. Hari? Okay, then write down processed food.
Yes.
Right, finish writing.
Yes, madam.
Right, let's see the processed food. Processed food includes food that has been prepared in a manner easy to use to increase shelf life. So additives are commonly used for flavor, color, and aroma. So these foods have high calorie content and less fiber. Therefore, by consuming these foods, the risk of contracting diseases increases. අපි බලමු. The processed foods refers to food that has been changed from its natural state to make it easier to prepare, more convenient to use, or increase its shelf life. So it has been then, processed food has been processed by methods such as canning, freezing, drying, and packing. So often contains food additives such as preservatives and artificial flavors and colors and flavor enhancers. So usually has a long shelf life than natural food. So is quick and convenient to prepare and consume. So many processed foods are high in calories, sugar, and salt in unhealthy fats. So, but low in dietary fibers. So examples, canned food, instant noodles, sausage and bacons, chips and snacks, biscuits, and soft drinks, ඊළඟට packet fruit juice and frozen ready-made meals, right? So what are the disadvantage? The disadvantage of the processed food. So frequently consumptions may increase the risk of obesity and increase the risk of non-communicable diseases like heart diseases, high blood pressure, and diabetes and stroke. So low fiber content may lead to constipation and poor digestive health. So high amount of additives may have harmful effects on health of consumed excessively, right? So processed fruit are convenient and have a long shelf life. So, but they often contain high level of sugar, salt, and unhealthy taste, unhealthy fats. So, while providing less fiber and fewer nutrients, right? So, therefore, they should be consumed in moderation, and its natural food should be chosen whenever possible, right? Is it clear?
Yes, madam.
Then write down fast food and junk food. Finish writing?
No, madam, wait. Okay, ma'am.
Right. Hari. The fast food and junk food. So fast food that is made in manner that enables it to be prepared for consumption over a short period of time is known as instant food. So these can be seen in several forms. Dried food, food that can be consumed after adding water, example, tea, coffee, milk, powder, soup. Food that can be consumed after adding other ingredients and short cooking process, as example, noodles. Right. අපි බලමු. The fast food refers to food that is prepared and served very quickly. So making it convenient for the people with busy lifestyle. So the fast foods are put very quick and easy to prepare and eat. So it convenient is and really available. So it often high in fat, sugar, and salt. So frequently the fast food like junk food, so frequently consumptions may increase the risk of obesity and non-communicable diseases. Examples, burgers, pizza, fried chicken, french fries, and hot dogs, sandwich, instant food like that. So instant food, a type of fast food that require very little preparation before consumptions, right? So the type of instant food, the instant food type of, these are the instant food like dry food and tea, coffee, like dry food and food requiring other ingredients and short cooking neither. So these foods require adding water or other ingredients to cook in a few minutes, like instant noodles, instant pasta mixes, junk food like that. So junk food refers to food that are high in calories but low essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and fibers. The characteristics of junk food are the high in sugar, high in salt, high in unhealthy fats. So it's low vitamin and few minerals and low proteins and low fiber. So it provides energy but very little nutritional value. So regularly consumptions increase the risk of the health problems, right? Example, potato chips, chocolate bars, neither, and soft drinks and candies, cakes, donuts, ice cream, and health like so these are the types of fast food are suitable according to the health standard, while other are not. Therefore, it is important to be vigilant about the ingredients of these food items when selecting them. So food which is high in energy, sugar and oil content and low in other nutrients. So unhealthy are the defined as junk food. So therefore, even though fast food has advantages of saving time and provide ease in cooking, you must be intelligent enough to avoid what is unhealthy among these foods and select only the healthy food. So the junk food and the fast food always affect excessive consumptions like obesity, heart diseases, diabetes, and high blood pressure, the tooth decays. So poor nutrition due to lack of essential nutrients. So the fast food is prepared and served quickly for the convenience. So instant food is type of the fast food that needs little or no preparation before eating. So junk food is high in calorie, sugar, salt, and fat, but low in nutrients and should be eaten only occasionally as part of the balanced diet. Is it clear?
Yes, madam.
So let's move the next topic. Let us learn about jump-in and throw-in events in athlete. Okay. පුතේ write down this part. මුලින්ම මේ කොටස ලියා ගන්න. Yeah, Smita, you write down this part as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Let us learn about jump-in and throw-in events in the athlete. Right. අපි බලන්න මුලින්ම. So the classification of athlete events. Have you heard about that? So athlete events can be broadly divided in running events and jumping events and throwing events. So the jumping events and throwing events classificate as a horizontal jumping, right? And triple jump, pole vault come under what? Vertical jumping. So the vertical jumping, the athlete try to jump in as high as possible over the bar. So high jump, pole vault, neither. So high jumping, the athlete jumps over the horizontal bar without knocking it down. So pole vault, in athlete use flexible pole to help jump over the high horizontal bar. ඊළඟට horizontal jump. The horizontal jump, the athlete tries to jump as far as possible from the takeoff point. තේරුණාද? So examples, long jump, triple jump. The long jump is athlete run along the runway and jumps into the sand pit. ඊට පස්සේ the triple jump, the same thing, but the perform is a 3 movements like hop, stop, and jump, right? The jump relevant to the triple jump, hop, step, and jump. Okay, let's see. ඊළඟ මට අමතකුණා. ඊළඟ මෙතන තියෙනවා throwing events ගැන කියලානේ. Throwing events. In throwing events, athlete try to throw and implement it as far as possible according to the rules of event. The shot put, discus through, and javelin through, and hammer through, right? Okay. And here, the name 3 jumps relevant to the triple jump. So the triple jump consists of 3 consecutive movements like hop, step, and jump, right? So the first one is hop. Hop, the athlete take off their one foot and athlete lands on the same foot and take off the landing on the same foot. And a step after the hop, the athlete takes off from the same foot used for the landing. So the athlete then lands on the opposite foot. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කකුල තියෙන කකුල නෙමෙයි අනිත් කකුලෙන් තමයි අපි step එක ගන්න. ඊළඟ jump එක. After the step, the athlete takes off from the one foot on which they landed. The athlete jumps forward and lands in the sand pit with both feet. Right? Is it clear?
Yes, madam.
Okay, right. Then write down question number 2. Write down this part and draw this picture. Finish writing.
No, madam. Okay, madam.
Hi. අපි බලමු what are the 5 phases in triple jump? Approach run, ඊළඟට කියනවා hop, step, jump and landing. So the triple jump has put their 5 main phase, right? In athlete perform them continuously to achieve their maximum possible distances. Hari? So approach run. So approach run, the triple jump has 5 main phases. Like this is the first one. The athlete runs a long runway towards the takeoff area. So athlete gradually builds up speed. So athlete must maintain the control and prepare for a hop. Prepare for the hop. Okay. An approach run ends the takeoff and then hop. So hop. The second phase, the athlete takes off from one foot and athlete lands on the same foot. ඒ කියන්නේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ගත්ත කකුලම අරගෙන ඒකම land කරන්නත් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. For an example, right foot like that. Right foot එක ගත්තොත් ඒකම land කරන්නත් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. And the athlete should maintain balance and forward movement. Same foot. දැන් hop එකේදී භාවිතා කරන්න පුතේ same foot. එකම කකුල තමයි තියන්නේ. The third phase එකේදී step එක after landing from the hop, the athlete takes off from the same foot. The athlete lands on opposite foot. For an example, right foot and left foot. Jump. After the step, the athlete takes off from the foot on which they landed. The athlete perform a final jump forward. The athlete aims to achieve the maximum horizontal distance. ඊළඟට landing, the last one, last phase. So the landing, the athlete lands in sandpit, usually with both feet. So the knees should be bent to the help absorb the impact. The athlete should avoid the back forward because this can reduce the measured distance. Now you can see the picture. ඊළඟට the distance is measured from the takeoff line to nearest mark made in the sand by athlete. So approach run, hop, step, jump, landing. Run, same foot, change foot, jump, sand pit. Is it clear?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you draw the triple jump runaway land pit. So this is the triple jump runaway land pit. Please draw it.
Finish, madam.
ඒක නම් explain කරන්න තරම් දෙයක් නැහැ. නේද? ඒක තේරෙනව නේද පුතේ?
Yes, madam.
Okay, then write down the the training activities. නේ? Training exercise for the triple jump. Okay, write down.
Finish, ma'am.
Okay, madam.
හරි. අපි බලමු. Write some training exercises for triple jump. Triple jump. So place in some limited area a few cardboard boxes and similar objects that are not very high and that do not pose any danger and run about the area feeling jumping over those obstacles. Okay, give me the few seconds. ඔයගලන්ට පේනවද? Can you see the share document?
Yes, madam.
Okay, right. අපි බලමු. හරි. So those exercises help athletes to develop their balance and coordination and rhythm and correct footwork needed for the triple jump. So jump over low obstacles. Right? So place a few low covered boxes or other safe soft obstacles in a limited area, and the obstacle should not be high and they must not create a danger of injury. So move around the area by jumping over the obstacles to try to maintain good balance while jumping. So when landing after each jump, land on the same foot that was used for the takeoff. So this exercise helps to improve the hop movement and the balance. The second one, when jumping over the obstacles, the landing should be done with same foot that was used to make the takeoff. So practicing hop, step, and jump. So these three paces we can practice through this exercise. So mark the suitable area on the ground and move forward by performing the three movements in the correct order. First, perform hop, then perform a step, and third, finally perform jump. So practice and maintain the correct rhythm and balance, the correct rhythm and balance. So the correct steps are hop, step, and jump. So mark some area on the ground and move about this area, jumping forward, keeping hop, step, and jump order. Okay, and this one, mark the frame of line and practice the three pace of the triple jump, hop, step, and jump. The same thing, right? So the main purpose of these exercises to improve the balance, coordination, and the rhythm and footwork and take off and landing and correct execution of hop, step, and jump, right? I think it's very easy one, right? Eka harima lazy. Okay, so this is the rules and regulation. Write down, please. Finish writing.
No, madam. Okay, madam.
Right. අපි බලමු. Write the rules and regulations of triple jump. The triple jump should consist of the three pace, hop, step, and jump consecutively. At the hop pace, the landing should be made with the same foot that was used for the takeoff, and at takeoff, and at the step pace, landing should be made with opposite foot, and the same foot should be used for the takeoff for the jump. If the free leg touches the ground during the jump, it is not considered a fall jump. In addition to the rules and regulations given above, the rules and regulations for the long jump are applied to the triple jump too. Right. අපි බලමු. The three pairs must be performed consecutively. Right. The triple jump consists of three pairs, hop, step, and jump. So three pairs must be performed continuously and in the correct order. So the athlete cannot skip or change the order of the pace. And correct use of feet. The athlete must use the feet correctly during the three pace. The hop, the athlete takes off from the one foot and lands on the same foot. Regulation rule like right? And step, the athlete takes off from the same foot used to the hop landing and lands on the opposite foot. Hop එකෙන් ඇවිල්ලා step එක අරගෙන landing වලට යනකොට foot එක මාරු කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒක ඇවිල්ලා rule එක. Sorry. The athlete takes off from the foot used to the step landing and then completes the final jump into the sand pit. Then left එක ආවා same foot ඊළඟට මාරු කරා ඊළඟට ආයෙත් left එකට යන්න ඕන. ඊළඟට කියනවා free leg touching the ground. So during the jump phase, the free leg may touch the ground. So this does not automatically make the jump a foul. Therefore, simply touching the ground with the free leg during the jump phase is not considered the foul. Long jump rules also apply. So in addition to the specific triple jump rules, the relevant rules and regulations of the long jump also apply. So these includes rule considering a runaway, takeoff, fouls, landing, and measurement of the jump. Okay, right. Then write down javelin through. Hella visikirima.
Okay, madam.
Okay, right. Hari. So javelin throw. Javelin throw is the one of following event in the athlete, right? So javelin is the throwing event. Athlete field event including jumping events and the throwing events. The javelin also the example for the throwing events, right? And short part discussed through also including for the throwing events. So javelin is a long spear-like piece of equipment used for the throwing and compared with equipment used in shot put and discus. The javelin is relatively tighter, so lighter in weight, right? So there are 7 phases in javelin techniques, right? එතකොට දැන් මේ අද මේ කියලා දීපු කොටස තේරුණාද? අද මේ කරපු ටික
Yes,
is it
madam.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And Amina, are you a
Yes, ma'am.
newcomer?
Yeah.
Pute?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Gaul.
You from Gaul. And what's your school?
Now I'm in Kurnegala.
Now you are in Kurunegala.
Yeah.
Kurunegala කොහෙද ඉස්කෝලේ?
Kekunungola
school?
National School.
Ah?
Kekunungola National School. Kekunungola National School.
කොහේ ඉස්කෝලේද පුතේ?
Kekunungola National School.
Colombo National School.
No, Kekunungola.
Rattanagol. Okay, right. Hari. Is it government school?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Hari. Okay. එහෙනම් දැන් අද දවසේ අපි traveling through එකත් එක්ක අපිට තවත් ඉතින් මේකේ තියෙනවා ටිකක් ඒක ඉවර කරගත්තාම 13. අපි පොඩක් try කරමු ඉක්මනටම lesson ටික ඉවර කරලා papers වලට යන්න. නේද? එතකොට මට හිතෙනවා ටිකක් තව ටිකක් හොඳයි කියලා අපිට ඒකකට යන්න. පුතේ අමීනා, did you get the marks?
Yes, ma'am.
කොහොමද marks?
78.
78. Okay, right. හරි අපි බලමු කොහොම හරි වැඩි කරගන්න. යස්මිතගෙන 93 නේ. 93 තව 95 වත් වෙන්න 98 වත් වෙන්න. හරි okay. Right. එහෙනම් today now I'm going to wind up the class and we will meet next day. Have a nice day, lamai. Good night. See you.
Goodbye, madam.